everyone, welcome to the Sunflower Seams Cinnamon Sew Along. Today we're just going to go ahead and dive right in and get started. We will be accomplishing steps 1 through 9, which will be preparing our animal faces, layering our appliques, and attaching the heel and the toe to our stocking. If you are creating the simple stocking, you will only be participating in step 9. So feel free to just hang tight or fast forward. For all of the animal options, you're going to want to take your animal face mane and attach your interfacing if it calls for it. Next, you're going to transfer the face to the paper side of the interfacing. Set that aside. Next, you're going to attach your iron-on adhesive to your faces for your cat and your fox, your cheeks, ears, spots, whatever your animal choice calls for. For me, I have traced my fox face, cheeks, ears, and nose. You'll want to attach your iron-on adhesive to the wrong side of the fabric according to the package's directions. I used Heat and Bond Light Sewable. Once it is attached, you will then take the pieces and trace it on the back of the iron-on adhesive. Once you have traced it, it's now time to cut it out. As you can see, I have already cut out my ears and my nose, and you will leave the paper on until the next step. Now remove the paper backing and layer the bottom layer of appliques on your face mane. So this includes the dog's spots, snout, and cheeks, the bear's snout, cheeks, and ears, the fox's top, cheeks, and the unicorn's horn, hair, snout, and ears. Once you have it lined up and where you want it to be, then iron it on based on your pattern, based on the directed instructions. Now adhere the appliques that go on the top, like the ears, noses, and unicorn hair. Once you have your appliques layered and adhered, you will want to transfer your eyes and mouth and whiskers, if it applies, to your stocking with your water-soluble pin. Next, embroider or attach your vinyl iron-on eyes and mouths. Once that is accomplished, you will want to top stitch along your appliques. Next, you will take the front stocking mane where you cut along the animal line and lay it on top of your animal face with the right sides of the fabric touching, lining up this longer raw straight edge. Pin and sew them together. Repeat step 8 for the lining front of the stocking and iron up both seam allowances towards the mane. Next is step 9, which will now be applicable to both the animal versions and the simple stocking. You will want to take one of your toe pieces and lay it on top of your stocking mane with the right sides of the fabric touching. You will want to line up your notches and place a pin. Now line up the curve of the toe, pinning as you go. If you find that your toe does not line up properly and there is excess on one end and it's short on the other, then you grabbed the wrong mirror image of the toe piece. Now sew along the curved edge. If you struggle with sewing along the curve, there is a great tutorial on our blog that walks you step by step on how to accomplish it the best way possible. You can find the link to that blog inside the tutorial, or I'll also post it in the comments above. Once your toe is attached, you will want to cut away one half of the seam allowance and clip your curves. You will follow the same process with your heel, lining up the triangular notch and pinning your way up and down. Now sew along the curved edge, then trim your seam allowance and clip your curves. After you have ironed your seam allowance towards the toe or the heel, you will want to repeat step 9 for the back part of your stocking. After that, you have completed day 2 of the cinnamon sunflower seam sew along. Join us tomorrow for day 3.